I wanted to bring on someone because I wanted to ask her a couple of questions about what this whole issue in terms of, because, you know, HBCU students also go through this, where they deal with, you know, haters, folks who say, you know, you don't really go to a real school and stuff like that. So Sydney Ross is a student at North Carolina A&T, and I'm rocking A&T's stuff today. Sydney, have you ever heard that people who question you going to a HBCU, who question why you don't go to, you should go into a white school, saying that if you went to a PWI versus A&T, you probably have a better shot at a real good job?
Yes, most definitely. I remember back in high school, like on the last day of our senior year, we had this what they call like all the seniors come in and they're dressed in their college attire or college paraphernalia. And I remember wearing this A&T baseball cap and an A&T t-shirt. And one of the teachers at my high school saying, okay, so don't be surprised when you come back here during fall break and you tell me that you've dropped out of school. And it was kind of like disheartening because for one, you're basically like disvaluing my education.
So, disvalue your education. Very interesting. So, Julian, Avis, and Omakongo, I want to show people what black power, what black ownership actually looks like. Sydney, you had gotten, didn't you win a contest?
Yes,
Tell everybody what happened. You won what, a national contest with Black News Channel?
yes. So the competition was with HBCU journalism programs across the country. And of the 30 something HBCUs that have journalism programs, only four students were selected from each of these universities. And I was one of the four that had been selected from North Carolina A&T.
And so y'all were supposed to what, have a paid intern with Black News Channel this summer, right?
Right, right.
And so what's up with that? What's the status of that?
Um, I had reached out to some of the BNC staff, and I haven't been able to hear anything back. However, I have talked with some of my professors who have been communicating back and forth with some of the staff at BNC who have pretty much said, yeah, it's in your best interest. Let's start looking at other options just in case this one just happens to fall through.
Well, one of the people who's been helping you is David Squires. He's at North Carolina A&T, and that's how I heard about you. I heard about this internship program, Sydney, this is what's going to happen. You are being offered right now a paid internship on the Black Star Network for the 10 weeks this summer to work with this show and this staff, since that's the real reason why you on the show. It ain't had nothing to do with no HBCU student. Uh, so I hit David, and he said A&T. They said they will assist with housing. I said, look, if y'all can help her out, get her here. I said she can work with this show for 10 weeks this summer on this show to be able to fulfill your internship.
Oh my goodness. Ah, oh my gosh. Ah, thank you so much.
So he hit me this weekend, and he sent me your resume. He told me you're a multimedia broadcast student, and he told me about the internship. And I said, all right, not a problem. I said we ain't like we got a dorm or anything. I said, I don't know if she has family or friends here. He said, hey, we're gonna help her with the housing. I said, you get her here, she'll have a 10-week paid internship with the Black Star Network.
Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. I, wow. Oh my, I don't know if you can hear my parents downstairs.
No,
Oh
I
my,
can't hear your parents. You can tell your parents come up. We can put them on as well.
okay.
But I need everybody watching to understand this doesn't happen if you don't own. This doesn't happen if you're not in business. And so when David reached out, I serve on the board of NABJ with David back when I was a national student representative. So we go back to 1989. And so when he told me that, I said, hey, we can make this thing happen. And so we are happy to do so. I've already called your chancellor, my frat brother, Chancellor Martin, Harold Martin. I told him, I made him aware of this last night, as well as Congresswoman Alma Adams, that we were doing this. So everybody kept the secret. So yeah, so what, that's your mama?
Yes, my mom. My dad are coming around. Let me see.
So Mama and Daddy Ross, your daughter has an internship at this show this summer.
Thank you so much.
Absolutely. Well, look, we are happy to make it happen. When I heard about it and I saw her resume, I said we can put her to work. Now, Sydney, understand, we grind here. We work hard. I think you're gonna learn a whole lot. I think it'll be an exciting experience. And look, I remember when I was in college, I had a non-paid internship at CBS News in Dallas. I couldn't do it, but it was great because I ended up working at the Houston Defender, a black-owned newspaper, and that set me on the path. And so I think it's about creating opportunities, and this is why our people support us. This is why we fight for advertising dollars so we can be able to provide economic opportunities for folks like you.
Oh my gosh. Thank you so much.
All right. So Carol will be reaching out to you. My producer will be working the things out, figuring out start date and everything. So you can rest easy. You now have an paid internship for this summer.
Oh, Lord. Oh, thank you so much.
All right. Looking forward to seeing you in the office.
Thank you.
All right. Thanks a bunch. Y'all take care.
Bye-bye.
Julian, this is why I keep telling people. This is what black ownership means.
And Roland, I will reach out to you. I'm in and out of DC. When I come back this summer, I would like to take the young lady to lunch and just get an opportunity to get to know her. As you know, I used to be the president of the low school across the street. That would be Bennett College. But I am so proud of you, Roland, for doing that. Thank you. These are the kind of opportunities our young people need. I was about to start crying. I don't cry that much.
Me too.
But I mean, just thank you, Roland. I mean, it's so important for our young people, especially in journalism where doors are being slammed, to have somebody like you open them up. You have been, what they say, you have been a good and faithful servant. You love the Lord. You lift us up. I'm not going to blow too much smoke up you because your head is already too big. But but I really thank you, Roland.
The thing, Avis, and people come at me, man, you be going off on these folks about advertising. I'm like, look, CNN gonna have 5,000 people apply for internships. Fox News and MSNBC, and the reality is, those are not real internships. The opportunity to actually learn. What people don't understand, it was a non-paid internship at CBS News. But what I learned that summer, and I think I probably got $250 a month. I can't remember how much Sonny Masai Giles paid me. It may have been $250. I don't think it's $250 a week, but because I also worked at Wendy's when I was in college. But what I was able to learn and what I was writing actually set me on the path that I was going on. And so if you never have a shot, you can't get it, which is why I'm trying to say to our black businesses, if you don't stay in business, you can't give nobody a shot.
Absolutely. It's so important. And I have to say, as a second generation entrepreneur, I understand the importance of having a business and maintaining a business. My dad had his business for over 40 years, right? And employed not only all of his brothers, but employed dozens from within the community at a time in which it was, 50 times more challenging right now. And the Jim Crow South is when he started his business, to be perfectly honest. And, it's important that we are there as the anchor for our communities. BNC, as you know, was Black facing, but it was not Black owned. And this is why this type of work that you do is so important. And I would have to just add, I could use an intern this summer. I know that there are three other people that were supposed to have that. So if that's one of you, I would love to take on an intern for a paid internship this summer with my company. Please send your resume to concierge at Media to Millions, and I will have .com, concierge at mediatomillions.com, and I'll have one of my team members to reach out to you because we need to do this. And just as you mentioned, they need to be paid internships. So many of our brilliant young people get opportunities just like you had, but can't take them because they're unpaid.
Yep.
Personally, I've never missed a payroll. I don't plan on it. Okay. So I would love to be able to provide that opportunity to one of the three that remain, because if we're not there for us, nobody's going to be there for us.
And that right there, Omokongo, is why I wanted to encourage people on the importance of managing your resources, not living above your means, not trying to floss, because when you're able to then manage your money, you can provide the opportunities. This is why when I ask people to give, I'm like, yo, this is what I'm talking about. When we're going after these advertising dollars with these companies, this is why. The vision that I have, folks, is unlimited. I can tell you right now, if we hit 5 million in revenue this year, I can absolutely add 30 people. Reporters, editors, producers. Now, you just had 250 people lose their job at Black News Channel. So if we're able to get the revenue, we can literally build a Black-owned media company and literally hire those 250.
Yep.
But if we don't get the dollars, it doesn't happen. And so this is why this is so vital and important. Omokongo, go ahead.
Well, man, first of all, your segment last week on BNC was a master class. You broke it down. And with you, Roland, it's never personal. It's all about the business and how we can build better, build Black better. Period, bottom line. And everybody needs to see that. It's only 50 minutes, and I'll be sharing that as well. So that's number one. Number two, if any of those interns have some social media skills, I could talking about a social media manager. I would love to talk to one of them. If they don't even make it here, they can do that stuff at home. But lastly, I can't have, Dr. Julian Alfred to hook up with them and take them out. And Dr. Avis, taking them on other interns, and then I not do anything. So I'm just saying, you bring them down here, Roland, they get, free yoga, Pilates, and all of that for their entire time here, because we own our own business too, and they can come exercise for free.
All right, we'll do that. And I just sent a text message to Gary Wordlaw. I've known him for 30 years through NABJ. He was one of the people at BNC, asking him to send me those 4 students who won BNC scholarships so we can place them if they've not gotten placed. And so we're going to do that. And so to everybody who's watching, again, this is why when I ask y'all for support, you understand now what I'm talking about. Some of you understand, because I get people hitting, man, you be up there begging. Yo, that's a paid internship. It's going to be more than $6,000, $8,000. And so when I'm asking you to give, when I'm asking you to stand with us, and we're going after the Biden administration to force these agencies and the ad agencies that they hire to spend with Black-owned media, that's what I'm talking about. $1 billion the federal government spends every single year on advertising, and Black-owned media gets 1%. No, we ain't satisfied. But we want y'all to support us in what we do. So some of y'all already hitting me up. P.O. Box 57196. You want to send a check or a check or a money order to P.O. Box 57196, Washington, D.C. 20037. You can also hit us up, Cash App, $ RM Unfiltered. PayPal is R Martin Unfiltered. Venmo is RM Unfiltered. Zelle is Roland at RolandSMartin.com. Roland at RolandMartinUnfiltered.com. Trust me, you support us. Your dollars matter. Y'all are sitting here sending stuff with us right now. I already see, giving coming in. I appreciate every single one of you. I'll be giving y'all a shout, and we told you, our goal is to get 20,000 of our folks to give an average of $50 each for a year. That's $4.19 a month, 13 cents a day. If you can't give that, I appreciate Cynthia Reed. She sent $5. Cynthia, I appreciate your $5, just as I appreciate Carla Spivey's $50. There's some who give more. Y'all, this is what I'm talking about, how we are able to build and grow. This is no different than when black people took out newspapers, subscriptions back in the day for the Chicago Defender, for the Atlanta Daily World. It's the same thing. The only thing that I've done here, I purposely not charging you a minimum every month. Because some people, in fact, somebody came to me, somebody hit me on Instagram who told me my revenue model was wrong. A brother told me I should be charging subscription fees. He said, "You using the wrong revenue model." He's in venture capital. And I said, "Brother, you don't know what you're talking about." I said, if I chose to charge my followers $4.99 a month, then there are people out there who watch me right now who can't support us because they can't spend $4.99 a month. But there's somebody, if they got $5, they send $5. And I got some checks that are $5 and $10. I got some money orders that are $5 and $10. And they are just as important as the sister who sent $2,500 last week. Another sister sent $500 last week. There was a brother last year who sent $5,000 for our app. That $5 person is just as important as that $5,000 person. So I purposely am not charging our people a monthly subscription fee because I want you to have the information that we're giving you. And if all you can do is $1, we're appreciative. Or 5 or 10, we're appreciative. And you can do more, we appreciate that as well. And so I do this because I want y'all to see what we're doing. Because you are seeing how we're changing the game. You're seeing how we are impacting somebody's future by creating opportunities and creating the next generation of journalists. I want there to be 5,000 Roland Martins. But it ain't gonna happen if we don't train them, equip them, teach them, and then release them out into this world. Back to that Roland Martin Unfiltered video in just one moment.
Time to be smart.
Roland Martin's doing this every day.
Oh, no punches!
Thank you, Roland Martin, for always giving voice to the issues.
Look for Roland Martin in the whirlwind, to quote Marcus Garvey again.
The video looks phenomenal, so I'm really excited to see it on my big screen.
Support this man, Black Media. He makes sure that our stories are told.
See, this difference between Black Star Network and Black-owned media and something like CNN.
I got to defer to the brilliance of Dr. Carr and to the brilliance of the Black Star Network.
I am rolling with Roland all the way. Honored to be on a show that you own. A black man owns the show.
Folks, Black Star Network is here.
I'm real revolutionary right now. Roland was amazing on there.
Stay black. I love y'all.
I can't commend you enough about this platform that you've created for us to be able to share who we are, what we're doing in the world, and the impact that we're having.
Let's be smart. Bring your eyeballs home.
You can't be black-owned media and be scared.
You dig?